Very cool. Are we on then?
Yes.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us again for another week of Dungeons and Dragons. Um, for the briefest of recaps, on top of our first episode of this new season, the party found themselves after resurrecting what they assumed to be the primal deity Ptah back in the city of doors, back in the cage, whereupon they met some very curious Bariar and some Einriar. Um, Among them, a stout warrior named Tafrin,
I'm sorry, who
who
are Einriar?
Einriar are the spirits of the fallen Iscardian warriors,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. When you're being introduced to them, well, it was a serpent. It was like a phoenix snake. Leo attacked your companion Copernicus for possession and control of the Elder Wand. Um, and there was a standoff. There was a lot of fire. Tafrin became very scorched and burned. Um, and the party split seemingly forever until next scene when they were all railroaded together. Paltry, Pocket's boss, being at the table upstairs in the 12 Factals bar, and the rest of the party sitting down with Tafrin. Um, you all met a mage of one kind or the other named Ansem the Wise, and he told you a little bit about Ptah, who was there when the world was created and was supposedly in love with some other divine figure named Lilith. And he spoke in riddles and was very cryptic and dark. But he put order for 10,000 root twists um, to the pastry shop for Pocket Story. And then everyone kind of went off on their separate ways. And I feel like we haven't well, we've talked a little bit about what it is we're all up to, but it may be worth spending just a second longer thinking about everyone's individual characters and what they had going on. Or at least there are a few like notable things um, that have happened that are worth saying out loud. For example, at the apartment complex where Big Sunny lives, um, Pearl um, is now in the form of like a giant humanoid rat, and it's finally he's finally able to speak for himself about the thing that happened with the cult of Hades, where he was sort of essentially kidnapped um, at El's discretion and he had his brain swapped with the brain of a rat, so that a rat was in his body and he was in a rat's body, and then they swapped it back, but he wasn't quite functional. So he had his brain put in a rat's body and enlarged and made able to speak with a wizard. So now Tarl is a giant rat person instead of tiefling. Um,
You're getting
Moldman,
a bit choppy and
Okay.
robotic.
Okay, thank you. It's not just me. I was gonna try and tough it
Yeah.
out because I thought it might have been my connection, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, no, I could see it was just getting worse, and I thought I'd better say something.
I could see it happening too. Sorry.
That's all right.
Now, that
Sure.
stuff that you just expositioned about Tarl, was that something
Yes.
that we experienced happen in game, or did that just happen as you explained it right now?
We
That
saw the
is
brain.
something you experienced
Okay.
it in game.
Okay.
Yeah, we had
I can
that
only hear
2 week gap as well.
yeah, I can only hear every other word.
What?
Huh.
Still?
No. Whenever you were explaining it.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Yeah, he had his brain swapped, and eventually he ended up in the form of a rat.
Mhm.
There were experiments that were done on him.
Man, I don't remember that.
I remember
And
going to the mortuary because we had like a bit of a sidetrack from Old Man. But I think we saw him getting his brain replaced, and he
Yeah.
mentioned something about rent or something like that, and
Oh
then
god.
we didn't see him again afterwards.
And Bast was like, okay, we only had to bring him back if he was being killed, and he's not being killed, so
Yeah.
or some
Oh,
shit. And it was like, what? Yeah.
whoa, what a fucker! That guy sucks.
yeah. So that he made so much money in the settlement that you haven't had to pay rent for a month, Blake.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah. It's the only kind thing that he's ever done in the time that you've known him.
You know, ever since you pulled yourself together and found your true self, a giant rat, I think you've really lightened up, my dude.
The yeah, Moldman is trying to he's working on being able to speak, doing research into Myconoid.
I don't think you
Hey,
can handle streaming your video out
uh,
and talking.
this must be like my internet.
It is definitely your
Yeah.
internet. Like, yeah, that's
Let
a
me see.
fact.
I'm gonna go off on my phone. Maybe better.
I had that problem at my folks' place. Like, it's just a bit of a pain.
Let's see. It's already a little bit better, hopefully. I'm gonna. Hey, wait. Hello. Yes. I'm gonna log off and log back on.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, I need a haircut so bad.
Is that what people do with their hair?
Just the fringe bit, in case you can't tell, but it's gotten a bit like
Oh, I don't.
unmanageable.
I
now.
haven't done that in a long time. I really should. I probably should do that. Say something,
Mhm.
Derek.
Yes, I'm saying something.
It's marginally better.
Well,
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
we'll carry on.
Yeah, I'm happy to power through.
Okay. Yeah. So that is what's going on with Blake. Russo, we've already talked about it a little bit. The Blagovich Manor has been involved with quite a bit of tension. Obviously, Dmitry Blagovich is very paranoid. He's installed more wards, bought more security, doubled the number of traps in the manor house, and introduced dead-end secret passages. Um, is there anything in particular that you would want or need to get done in the 2-week interim period? Where is Russo, I guess, with everything that's kind of happened? Where's your head?
Well, I think I found out that Blake's mother she's gonna kill him. She's got like a job hit out on him. So I'm a bit upset about that, and I'm probably getting a bit paranoid as well, just with the food, worrying if that's the blood coming in, worrying about that, if that's going to be tampered with, and things like that. So I'm a little bit paranoid at the moment.
Okay, so yeah, you're mostly just working on checking the supplies that you have coming in, putting out feelers and learning gossip and rumors. You don't learn anything particularly helpful or useful, such as possible weaknesses.
I was going to
So
the Bones of the Night, wasn't I, before the whole
Yep.
Crone thing happened?
Yep. You were brought with the promise of information that may have been related to your investigation, or at the very least, it seemed to be pressing issue. Yep, that's all good. Pocket, you said that you wanted to
Sell.
make sure
Yeah.
that you got those memories uploaded to the oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the faction now. The
the
sensates.
sensorium. Which memories?
Yes. Memories with like the mind flayers and beholders and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. priority-wise, that is in the middle of Pocket's list. Like, oh yeah, that's something I could go do. Top of his list, only thing he was caring about was finding a reputable dealer to sell this this Horn of Valhalla. We got into that a little bit and the
Yep.
mechanics of that. And
Yeah, and
then
you
I got
had
kidnapped.
a buyer when you were
Yeah, and then
brought here.
got kidnapped.
And so, yeah, this is in the background of everything that's happening with all of you. When you find yourselves in the office of one Crone, Nog Hazal, who, as we have mentioned previously, is a giant bird woman, you are here and you find your companion Copernicus, who has been duped similarly to all of you. One of you says no, 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 and Crone says yes, 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 and then bars go down over the door, in front of the door, and you can hear the sound of stone scraping stone in the back.
Oh, it's just like the last office party. Jesus.
And she points over to an archway behind her, and you can see what looks like a large well, it's an archway, but it has a portal swirling in the center of it. And she says, "It's good to see all of you." Yes.
Do you
I'm
want to?
sorry, I
Hello.
can't say the same.
Oh,
Why are we here?
oh, did you want to
Oh.
buy my horn? Can you afford my horn?
Don't flirt with my boss, dude. That's gross.
I'm not flirting. I'm working.
And she says, "I've got even better news for you, little one. I've bought your debt. You're mine
What
now."
that? What are you talking about?
And she has a little paper airplane and she throws it your way, and it has a number on it, and she says, "That's just your interest." And you note that it is
Interesting.
three times higher than the last time you remember.
Oh my god.
Okay, well this should cover it.
And
Well, I don't hold anything up, but this horn I'm selling is should cover it. I just hold a finger in the air.
and she and no, no, I don't want your blessed horn.
Well, though the thing is, it's got monetary value. You can sell it.
And she presses a little button on her desk, and there's a projection on one of the walls. And you can all see a picture. Can you hear me okay?
It's roboting. We can understand you, but it is roboting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see. I can see the connectivity is going in and out, and it's really frustrating, but I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, all you can do is not have anything on your internet but yourself.
Yeah. We'll say there is
Oh.
also a storm hitting like our part of England too, so or part of
Oh,
England.
you're
So like yeah.
you're right. You're right. Yeah, there is a massive storm that's going through today, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. I can hear it. Fucking nice.
Also, didn't
Ah.
Virgin Media was affected as well not long ago. So
What?
It,
I'm
there
on
was
Virgin.
no, Virgin Media went out like about a week ago, and there's still some places
yeah.
without internet at the moment or poor
Well,
connectivity.
FBT, but the internet here is kind of shitty, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a projection that gets flashed on the wall, and you can all see a picture of Blake Sunny in the arms of some other owl person. He's wearing a cowboy hat. She's got like boots on. And Crone grimace over to you, Blake Sunny. You know what these pictures mean.
Don't recognize that guy. Who is that? I don't remember this.
um And she says that's because you had your mind wiped so that you wouldn't betray your secret. And you can recognize that this is like the husband of one of your friends. That you must have lied to them
Oh
about
god.
this thing that happened this holiday weekend that you would have had somewhere. Um, it's the kind of like gossip girl drama that could end businesses, if not, friends. Um,
God damn it, Crone. I thought you were cooler than this. I would have done this
and
for money.
and she looks over to you, Russo, and says, I know that you are worried about the plans that Dragul is coordinating against your uncle. Do you think that digging through vials of blood is going to help you?
And what exactly are you offering?
And Crone says, well, I'm offering 1,100 gold advance for a simple job. And the ironic thing is, Pocket, is that your original loan was 1,000 gold, so you would be getting uh, one than the irony.
So you're telling me my new debt is 4,000 gold?
No, your interest was higher than that.
My interest
It
is
is
more than 400%,
um,
300%, whichever one it is.
well, yeah, I imagine that your interest now is floating around the 6 or 8 mark. It's high.
You're going to have you should have already fleshed this stuff out. I need numbers, but we'll deal with it later.
I have it somewhere here. Don't worry about it.
I need numbers. That's the role play I'm looking for.
See, some things you want to be vague, some things you want to be specific. I understand. It is quite a bit of gold in the multi-thousand units for sure. And yeah, Crone says that she has heard rumors of certain cleric in the city who may be behind the events that have shaken the foundations of the multiverse, or at the very least is making herself known to be. And she would like all of you to investigate those rumors to their source if possible. And knowing or learning what you learn to coordinate a plan to recover whatever has misaligned the multiverse so that magic doesn't work. That was the other thing that we probably should have recapped in a little bit more detail. Around the multiverse, there is a spell plague. And so the Sigilians, native Sigilians, get an even stronger accent to try and distinguish themselves from the tourists, the primies. It's funny because the whole time that we've been doing this show and in all of the back episodes, including with people who are player characters, if they really want to like denote their being Sigilian, it sounds like a New York accent. So I just imagine everyone's like, "Hey, I'm walking here."
I don't know
like,
why
"Oh,
I did
what's
that.
So
going-"
good about
I don't know
It's
why
like
I did that, but
we
Sigil is
all did it. It was a collective thing on all of
Yeah.
our parts. Yeah. Because even Russo, I heard some of it listening
just
back.
catches on.
Love
Yeah.
the Mets, baby. Go
Love
Mets.
the Mets. Go Mets. Have you heard the one with like the Japanese guy saying that? It's
No,
like all in Japanese.
That's so funny.
Sorry, we'll carry on.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, Crone is offering you an advance to do some investigatory work on a particular cleric whose name she says is Evelyn of Shar. Or Evelyn. I don't think it matters. And that she was known to hang out at the casino in the ladies' ward.
Oh shit! Which one? My mom has a
Gosh.
problem. I know all of them. Don't you worry.
The one that you went to previously, where Shemeshka hangs out. I don't have the map right in front of me. I can't believe I forgot the most
Oh
important thing.
God, there's so many vampires there. No offense, they don't like me.
Ruto just gives you a look.
They don't like me. Oh,
It's
by the way,
I
It's called
wonder
the
why.
Fortune's Wheel. I remember.
by the
Fortune's
way, my
Wheel
mom's gonna
gambling
kill
house.
your uncle.
I know. I'm already aware.
Oh, neat.
You weren't quite aware of it, but Blake, all of the everything kind of clicks together for you. Like, oh,
Yeah,
it
just
has
like,
to be a big job.
happy coincidence.
Yeah, they're right at the same level. I'm sure that Demetrius probably upset your parents at some dinner party.
Literally, just like some small slight.
I mean, do they
That's
even
okay.
go in the same circles?
That is
Oh, in the ladies' ward.
Yeah, you know. We could talk about this after we're dealing with Crone. But So 11K
Speaking of
advance.
which,
And
drop the
Crone, yeah, points back over her shoulder and says, "Again, if you don't, then I'm gonna send you in this portal to the Prime." And Copernicus gets really upset and riled at this and says, "Hey, well, what do you mean? You
Well,
don't have any leverage on me, you hag." And she puts on a mask, what looks like some kind of dragon.
oh,
But you can see the Copernicus. Yeah, so she puts on like a dragon face mask. And you can see that Copernicus looks very aggressive, and he kind of like stands up for himself and for the rest of the group. He pulls out the Elder Wand,
let's
and
get back to Copernicus here. It's like, hey, leave him out of this, okay? He's a good guy. Come on.
Can I
And,
be left out of this too?
Crone pulls out a contract, and he says, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way." Still has the dragon face on.
Hey,
don't you have other people you can blackmail? I mean, we've already screwed up one mission for you. What makes you think we're gonna do this one?
Yeah, you already killed 2 of my friends. Which, by the way, this advance doesn't cover their resurrections, so...
and these guys can totally beat you up.
And
You're here?
Marlo the jeweler steps out of the shadows, the Githyanki. You can see that
Hello.
he's got a number of bangles, a lot of jewelry, a large scimitar at his waist, and rings just out the wazoo, ton of rings.
Fuck.
Um,
The moment Blake sees him, she's just gonna go, like, kind of to the group. Her demeanor's gonna change, and she's gonna be like, okay, he killed one of the toughest people I know. Maybe we can resolve this differently.
didn't break a sweat doing it. And Crone says, "You think that I'm upset at the job you did? No. You've been working in my interests the whole time. Aren't you better off now that that loudmouth bass is dead?" And you can see Copernicus looks pretty upset.
Yeah,
He's
like...
finding it hard, sparks shooting off of his body. He finds it harder to himself.
I think Blake's actually gonna swing for her at that. She liked Blast.
Do
like,
it. Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Sorry, if this means I need to roll a new character, I'm sorry. I just don't think Blake
Pocket's
can
an
do that.
instigator.
Yeah,
No. That Pocket's definitely like, yeah, these guys can beat you up. You're gonna get me out of here. Yeah, get that bitch.
25.
Interesting.
So what happens? You just swing your weapon at her.
The moment she says the word, like, aren't you better now that Bast is dead, she fucking, like, full body swings the axe, like, at her from across the desk.
Okay, so
Can I momentary stasis her at the same time? I see them swing, and I'm like, oh, boip.
It would have to be after, right? Because if
No.
it succeeded and he swung,
It's
then
as
she
an
would be
action.
unstasis.
You magically force a creature you can see within 60 feet of you to make a con saving throw.
Yeah, if they take damage, then it is nulled. So you.
Oh,
need to
right.
after
I
the
forgot about
swing.
the half. Yeah, my bad. Totally forgot about that.
Well, it was okay. So a bunch of things are going to happen at once. Let's say we're surprise round mode. Blitz, Sunny, roll damage.
Cool. Oh, Blake would obviously be raging because that's enough. So that's 14 plus 10 for the great weapon skill, so that would be 24. And do I get my second hit off because I have multi-attack? Or do you think it would be better if I just
It's
go for the
not
single
during the
hit?
surprise round. I don't think that you
Okay.
can.
You do. I mean, rules is written. It's up to you, but there's nothing that says you don't get multi-attack during a surprise round. We're level 11. We can do some crazy stuff.
I guess that's fair. Let's. Yeah, you get these 2 attacks off on your boss. By the way, or actually, well, so when you attack Crone, she has a bangle that becomes electrified, and surges of electricity shoot through your body.
Cool.
It does 10 points of lightning damage, which I guess is
5 points of
halved
damage?
because you're raging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna hit again. Oh my god. Wow, yeah, and then she does a further 18 damage with it. Oh, plus 2d4. Oh shit. Sorry, I forgot Blake actually does damage. It's the closest thing I've had to like an optimal good character. 7.
So that's 25.
Yep. Blake's gonna be yelling like, "How's this for severance, you fuck?"
Very good. And
Do we roll initiative or?
It's good. It's gonna be. I guess that it is time to roll initiative.
Shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Wow.
I
Blake really
mean,
demonstrates
this is the game we're playing.
Blake really demonstrating that you just have to hit your boss with a battle axe and like, you know, suddenly the game changes. Oh, Blake nat 20s on her initiative, 23.
Okay.
Almost a nat 20. I got a 26.
I got a natural 1. I got 5.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Have to roll for Copernicus, who rolls a natural 20.
Yeah.
Defensive
yeah.
of his friends.
All she had to do was not shit on Bass. Holy god. Like,
Pocket, you're the first to act.
All right. So who all's in the room besides us?
It is, as far as you can tell, just Montello, Crone, and the party.
well, as far as I can tell, is more than most people because of my rod of alertness. While holding the rod, I have advantage on
Yes,
perception
you are
checks.
confident that it
Oh!
is just you.
Well, not that it
Ooh.
matters, but okay, yeah.
Can Blake advise you, saying that you wanted to stasis Crone?
I guess things are happening pretty quickly. What's up?
She tells you not to because her battle axe will cause her like
Yeah, yeah.
ongoing damage, which will break her
Right.
stasis.
Got it.
You see Blake being tactical for once.
So it's
like,
just Crone and the Montello the jeweler.
Yes, that's correct.
I will. I'm going to polymorph Montello into a turtle. They need to make a wisdom saving throw.
oh, this is round 2. Keaton's second character versus Montello. Holy shit!
Keep in mind, Pocket doesn't really fight. He assists a lot.
You know, he's support. Doesn't mean he's weak. It's the opposite, actually.
So yes. So what? Yeah. So Pocket. What did you say about a cage? Some kind of cage? Is that a thing? Did you say something about a cage?
There is
earlier?
an archway over the shoulder
Zelda
of
style.
Crone with a portal inside of it, swirling portal.
And there's bars.
No, it's yeah, there are bars over the door from whence you came.
Got it.
And Montello rolls an 18.
Can you describe the maximum width between any of these bars?
The maximum width? I mean, it's probably like 7 inches. They're thick bars, though.
Cool. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna polymorph Montello. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
It's an 18.
An 18 is good, but I am going to use my chronal shift ability to make them re-roll.
Okay. They roll a 16.
They fail and are polymorphed into a turtle.
Yes.
Ha! You ain't doing shit, bub. So polymorph them into a turtle. Reaction to do the chronal shift. And last but not least, where is this? Just so I can have it up. Fey passage. I can squeeze through any space as narrow as an inch wide. I'm gonna put myself right on the other side of the bars. I'm not like flying past them. I'm just gonna put myself right on the other side of them.
So I guess that it makes sense you would be between the bars, right?
I'm a little fairy person. I can squeeze through things like a cat. It's like a racial feat, yeah.
There's no space between the bars and the door, so you're in the space between them. You're kind of like hunched into that space. Does that make sense?
Oh, like the bars like went over a door.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Any RPG, yeah.
Yeah, got it. I thought it was
So
just bars.
You squeeze into that space.
Like a portcullis. Yeah. Well, never mind. I don't do that. That's not the intention of what I wanted, what I thought was happening. So no, I'm not going to just squeeze into the bars. I'm gonna hang out towards the ceiling. Stop.
Okay. Blake Sunny, it's your turn. Crone says it's not too late. It's not too late, child.
Oh my goodness. Give me a second. Depending on the roll, I will have Like she will either deliver a funny one-liner or back down. Fuck. 15 doesn't hit, I'm assuming. And the nat 20 hits. Oh
yeah,
god.
nat 20 does hit.
Holy shit. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. So nat 20 is you double the d12s, right?
Yeah.
So we got you.
You do twice of any dice that you
So
roll for damage.
that's 14, 24 for great weapon because nat 20. Why would I not use that like fucking feat?
And if you were to like
24.
have reckless
28.
attack or whatever, it would be doubling all of those dice also.
Oh, it doesn't. Like reckless attack only doubles your d20s instead of your actual like dice. You know?
Right.
Oh, but I get brutal critical, so I get another d12. Fuck, sorry. So that's 24 plus whatever the fuck this is about to be. Holy shit. Yeah, 44.
Yeah, welcome to level 11.
Yeah, 44
Whoop.
damage in just one hit.
Okay.
How much damage is that? So that's like 44 plus 25 plus 20 something.
Yeah, that's like 90. Like that's close to 90 in 2 turns. It's like
let me see. Because you attacked twice, you're struck twice with that same lightning effect. And it does 20 damage.
What kind?
20 damage.
Lightning.
Okay.
Lightning
20
damage.
lightning damage.
10 damage. Very cool. Yeah, and Blake is just gonna be like screaming. Yeah, Blake is just gonna be screaming vague puns. The only thing I can think about is just like a HR joke that isn't even good. So she would just be yelling something like that.
Very good. Yeah, it's less of an HR joke than more a literal complaint to file this with HR.
Yeah, literally. I'm about to open your case.
Is that your turn, Blake Sunny?
Yeah, can't do anything else. Fuck.
Very good. It is now Copernicus's turn. And Copernicus is going to use the wand. And he's going to say, I think we have the upper hand now. And he's going to cast telekinesis on the turtle and pop it into the portal, which bursts in a column of green flame.
Green flame.
Green flame. And he sort of steps forward amidst the group with his wand held out. Says, Blake Sunny, I think that's enough.
You don't want me to kill my boss?
Wait, what? This is stupid. Fuck this.
Copernicus. Don't put the cop in Copernicus.
I don't
dude.
understand this at all. What is happening?
And it's at this point that it is Crone's turn.
Uh-oh.
She is going to press a button on the desk. She's going to call out into her intercom, I think that we have some union organizers, Code X.
Oh no.
I repeat, Code X. As she presses a button in her chair and is dissipated. And then neutral ambient lights cover over the room. You can see the curtains shut automatically and they reopen, and all of the paintings are gone that were in here previously. And you can hear the sound of stone forming, and the shape of the room itself changes into a semicircular, it's almost like a dome There are 4 different passageways up stairwells leading in every cardinal direction, and you can hear a voice over the intercom. You are in room 71. Code X. I repeat, code X throughout the observation chamber.
Huh. Are we out of initiative then?
Yes, you are out of
Yeah.
initiative, and the portal is still there swirling in front of you.
Blake's gonna be a little pissed and just be like, what do you mean that was enough, Copernicus? We had her. I had her. Fuck, dude. That was my chance, man.
Can Russo look around the room to see if there's a way out?
You can see that there are doorways at any one of the different stairways that are going off in each of the 4 cardinal directions.
I'm going to turn to Blake and say, what have you gotten us into this time?
Look. This is better than whatever she would have made us do. And you know that.
But
also,
be
yes.
the scene.
But also, yes, this is our version of a strike. And I'm gonna strike that woman again.
Where are we?
Good.
Where are we? Sorry, one more time exactly.
You
Kind of blacked out
are
there for a second.
You're in Crone's coffee shop, or the building where Crone's coffee shop is located, and it appears after going into her office, she has pulled this room somewhere else in this massive multi-story building, and now it looks more like a dungeon room.
Yeah. Blake will explain about like Crone like having
Blake,
like a lot of sigils and spatial magic and stuff.
and also, you know that this happens to people who are in her shit list or who might be
Yeah.
organizing a union.
Yeah.
The intention is to kill you. Normally, it is the case that at least one person survives to tell the tale. The people who are designed to keep guard of this place don't like to kill like individuals, because then who would know?
Exactly. You know, they got to tell the tale. But yeah, everyone who's in the know calls this place head office. It's not a good place we want to be. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Yes. And
50 gems worth.
Hmm?
Oh, I need 50 gold worth of gems, and I could draw us. I'll draw us a circle out of here. I could teleport us out of here with a teleportation circle.
Well,
Copernicus says that's a lot of gems, don't you think?
50 gold worth.
Oh.
we could mug someone. I mean, this place is going to be full of at least corpses, from what I hear.
You mooks don't have 50 gems worth on you?
Am I the queen?
50 gems? No. No, I keep all my money at home.
It doesn't have to be 50 gems. It could be 1 gem. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just 50, you know.
Oh, shit.
I hate to break it to you, we don't have any gems.
Oh,
We didn't
God.
exactly come prepared.
Blake's jewelry is like it's all knockoff stuff and fake gems. It's not 50 worth.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
Yeah, it's like less than 3 golds worth.
it's like
Oh,
Claire's accessories.
fine. Okay. That's cool. Okie doke.
We'll find some.
There appears to be some kind of odd smell that's coming from the northwest corner of this room. It's gross. It's like a stink bomb or something has been set off.
Anybody sniff that sniff?
No.
What is that?
Make a nature check. Pocket.
Me? The one
Just
who
pocket.
the one who said no and stopped breathing out of their nose. I got a non-natural 20.
You work with poultry, which means that you are and there are quite a few more people at the pastry shop these days that make it so that you are able to recognize the smell of wild orcs. An enclave of them, at least 15.
15 roaring orcs?
At least 15 roaring orcs.
Oh, yep. There's a family of orcs nearby.
You think it's in the door to the west?
Oh fuck!
Let's-
Orcs love me, dude.
Uh,
That's good news.
Bernicus says, I have never had good luck dealing with orcs.
Let's sniff at the other doors.
Okay, cool. Blake is gonna take that literally and sniff at the other door. What
Yeah,
does
you
Blake
do.
smell?
Let me
Does
see.
the ring of mind shielding have a gem at all?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Rome. How do I have such bad nature?
If you want to just sniff,
Perception.
yeah, I can
Okay.
say perception or nature is fine.
I rolled higher on nature. It's fine, I'll go with the 6.
I got an 18 in perception.
It makes sense, Ruzo, that you would be the one to notice that in the doorway to the north, there's the smell of blood.
I feel that could be a very bad sign.
I'm going to use my Rod of Alertness, which I never got to sell. No, I'm sorry. That's the horn. I'm not trying to sell the rod. I'm going to use my Rod of Alertness and cast my battery of spells at each of these doors, which is Detect Evil and Good, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, and See Invisibility. So actually, no, just at the doors, I'm just going to Detect Evil and Good and Magic. Detect Evil and Good. Let me double check what exactly that sees real quick. Detect Magic makes faint glowing outlines of things that are magical.
You don't detect any magic in this space or on the doors. Because of I'm not sure that you'd be able to check into the other room either.
Well, at least for Detect Evil and Good, Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fey, Fiend, Undead within 30 feet. So if they're within 30 feet of the door and I'm standing next to it, I'd be able to sense that.
Yeah, the barrier by rules.
Oh yeah, I was
preclude you from
still
looking into
reading.
the other spaces, and you don't detect any of those creatures. You do detect an ambient evil coming from the door to the north, and also from the orcs. Sorry, orc defenders.
Well, technically,
Orc stance.
yeah, okay. So yeah, it's a weird spell. It generalizes creature types. So orcs technically wouldn't be picked up by a Detect Good and Evil spell unless
These
they
are
were
evil aligned orcs.
Well, no, this is I'm saying that this spell is nothing to do with alignment.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I understand.
You gotta get it. Just clarifying rules that, yeah. So yeah, fuck the orcs. Fuck the evil door. Let's go to the least malicious door.
Well, that leaves the doorway to the south and the doorway to the east.
Let's go east. I like that.
Okay.
Sounds like yeast.
I'm not opening the door.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Blake's gonna, like, take the position as door opener. Or door breaker, if necessary.
The door is locked.
No.
Well, here
Can
I go!
Oh.
Can I look?
I like how
politics.
each one of us had a different way. Like we denied that. No, that's not a thing. You want to break it. I want to magic it. You want to pick it. Let's just
26 against the door.
exactly this. But can we just all look at the door and we just say, let's just not go through this. Which one of us? Which one of us is it gonna be? You want to break? You want to open up of your own volition, or do you want to be finessed?
32 against the door.
That does hit it. It's an iron door, so you're able to do some damage to it. It doesn't get wounds, obviously, because it can't
Yeah.
bleed. But yes, you think that? I mean, despite the fact that it does find purchase, it's a strenuous task breaking into this door.
It's okay. Blake has got her blood's up. She just fucking almost killed her boss. This is like the fucking most energized she's been in weeks.
Yeah, you've never shown Crone that side of you.
Literally, no. God, that felt so fucking good.
You fantasized it, and you thought that it would feel better.
Literally. Like, I'd like to think she practiced the lines in her head and, like, completely forgot them when the time
That's
came.
why, yeah, because
That's
you're
why-
just like, I'm gonna send a word to HR. It's like, no, that's not what you practiced.
No, literally.
At
And
this
that
point,
would be-
Rizzo's seemed
Hello.
like hacking at this door and just sort of backed off.
Yeah, so this is over 50 damage to the door at this point.
Hello.
The door's
Hello?
AC
Hello?
is 30.
It's
I don't know.
30! Okay. Well, I guess we
Uh,
keep going.
I don't
Blake will
know.
attack recklessly then. Let's fucking go.
I don't know about that.
Jesus.
So,
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
about
whisper
that.
to Pocket, say, how long do you think this is gonna take?
Yeah, and you can just see
Shut
Blake
your mouth. I have super hearing.
just going just bonkers at this door.
Sorry, I forgot that I have something kind of fun. So what did I miss, Blake? Is just beating up a door?
She's
Yeah.
not
It has
really
30
doing
AC.
too well. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
She keeps hitting it,
Uh,
but it doesn't quite find purchase.
Rizzo, why don't you just take care of this?
I'm not getting in between her and her battle axe, and she looks like she needs this.
That's 20 plus.
How about you open the door? Let her think that she did it.
It would be a lot better if one of y'all did, because, like, I only got so many of these spells.
Okay, 45 damage on the door with my crit. How does that feel?
So the door becomes crumpled in and on its hinges. It's most of the way off. You feel like you could push it and kind of jam it loose, but it is not broken yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the strength check.
Just
to
give it a couple more,
fucking-
bud. You'll get it.
Thanks for your encouragement. You know, I really appreciate having a little guy telling me nice things when I do stuff.
You being
Yeah, Blake is just
sarcastic?
gonna-
Is he being a dick? What was that? Are they being a dick? Was she being a dick? What was that?
Yeah, that is the question. Yeah, with that strength check, that's just Blake pushing it open, essentially.
And you do. You're able to push the door open. And all of you come into a large room space. There is ambient lighting. The intercom over says room 51. It's still a code X throughout the building. You can see that there appears to be some kind of arcane pattern or glyph which takes up the entirety of the ceiling, and a carved stone statue stands on the south side of the room, although it is a little bit too far away for you to make out from where you come into the space. It's a larger room. It is about 90 by 70 feet. There's not much going on. There's a passageway to the south and a passageway to the east. You can see a bone door on the opposite entryway on the east side of the room. It appears to have several crowbars jammed into it. There's a faint light blue ambient lighting in this space and rather tall ceilings. The other door to the south is also a bone door.
I want to fly across the room to the statue and cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, it's fine. You cast Detect Magic. It doesn't appear that there is any magic coming from this statue. It's like a humanoid shape, except all of the features are rounded off. So it looks like it may have been a person at one point, but the stone figure has become, I don't know, eroded, sanded away. It may have just, you're not quite sure.
Hmm. And I
And I think
cast.
Detect Magic would have been cast for you.
Sorry?
It was already cast for you, Detect Magic.
Okay. Well, I'm going to always remind Kay anyway.
Well, I don't want to in game spend 11 minutes every time ritual.
It's not. It's not a ritual.
Okay,
It's just
that's
happening.
fine. That's fine.
It's instantaneous and it lasts for 10 minutes, but, if it's going to last for 10 minutes, I want to be seeing the things that are magic. That's the point.
Yeah, you had already cast it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
making sure that because you're keeping track of the slots, I assume.
No, I'm not. It's an ability of this item that I have.
Oh, the Rod of Alertness.
It's going to happen all the time.
Cool.
Just like a quick, hey,
Amazing.
anything magical? Hey, anything of these creature types? Nope. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, he's just constant. He's a very alert person. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
that's what Pocket likes to do. It's a room where
Hmm.
there's hallways and there's a statue. The statue's boring.
Magic users, I'll never know how you do it. Oh. Alright, do we want to go bone door or no bone door?
Well, the south door is also a bone door,
Fuck.
but it doesn't have any crowbars or anything in it.
Hmm.
Can
Ooh.
Russo investigate the one with crowbars? I just want to know if someone was trying to pry it open or if they've trying to barricade it.
Go ahead and make your investigation check.
I got a 4.
Can I assist?
Sure. Ruzo, you go and all of your rogue intuition breaks for a second and you grab at the crowbar and some spikes from the ceiling come down. Blake, Sonny, you've come into the space. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, I get advantage on those. Because of danger sense.
26.
So Ruzo, you're able to dodge it completely
20.
because of evasion.
20.
And so are you, Blake, Sonny. But the sharp needles shoot down in the space in front of the door.
Woo!
I guess we're not going that way.
I still rolled a 21 to investigate it, so what else is this door's deal? If there's
It is
anything.
it's a locked door, and it appears as if there's some kind of trap mechanism.
Can I
Your
can-
investigation tells you that it's probably a pressure plate, but it might have something to do with the doorway itself.
Okay. Can I tell whether or not they were trying to barricade it or if it was trying to be pried open? these
You think
robots?
that your investigation is high enough to know that you think it's a decoy.
Oh, okay. This
It
is a
was
fake.
it's more like a barricade than yeah.
Cool. Though these crowbars, they're neat. Blake will say, kind of
They're-
pulling one off.
They
can
are
use this for later.
real crowbars, yeah, 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Boom, boom.
I already have one, so.
Well, I got 2 now.
Yeah, just remember to add it to your inventory.
I'm just gonna
Just
use them for
flex-
doors.
Just flexing over thieves' tools.
And Copernicus says, this doesn't seem like a very good company policy. Trapping your employees in dungeons?
But we
Oh.
should start a union.
It's not about results. It's about power. You're
When
right,
you say
Russo.
union, Ruzo, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Go
I
on.
knew what I was getting into, and I got a natural 1.
Oh my god.
But 8. I got an 8, but it was a natural 1.
Yeah, you take 23 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
You just get a migraine the moment you say the word
Wait.
union.
That might have been a 7, actually. So
Still
it was a
fails.
7, but it was, +1, so it was 8.
And Copernicus says, oh, it must be one of the features of this dungeon. You can hear a voice over the intercom. I said no unions! Crone.
Hey, well, I'm about to give you a real strike, my dude. I'm still coming.
Hey, now that we got a minute, Copernicus? Why did you
Yes.
kick the turtle guy into the portal?
And Copernicus said, oh, well, that's easy. She said that was a portal to the Prime, which means if we send whoever that is off to the Prime, they probably won't be able to get back very easily, or
What-
wherever it is that they go.
What about back through the portal? Oh, it's not a two-way?
Well,
Does
maybe.
that mean he'll be stuck as a
We
turtle?
bought ourselves some time at least.
Sadly, no. I don't think it means he'll be stuck as a turtle. I think he'll turn back into a person after about a minute or so.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
So
Well, actually, he probably turned back into a person the second he left my concentration range. That was what I was nettled about. I just needed to make sure it was for a good reason.
Copernicus says, oh, I guess that you guys probably don't have as much. I don't know what you've been up to, but I've been spending the past couple of weeks researching everything that I can about the Quicksilver. I've been over at Ditz's books and trying to learn about the Elder Wand and the Quicksilver and other things like that, and trying to figure out what's happened with the spell plague on the Prime. And well, I think that Ansem didn't really know as much as he would have thought. It's very curious. Although Ptah is the creature that we resurrected. The most common rumors about the spell plague say that it has to do with the assassination of a goddess of magic who controls the weave and the planerscapes, named Mistra. And if it's the case that this Evelyn of Shar is taking credit for the killing, like Shemeshka says, and it's possible that Shar has something to do with it, or at least the cult of Shar.
the assassination of who? You kind of cut out a bit.
Oh,
Goddess of magic named Mistra.
a goddess of
Oh,
magic
okay.
named Mistra.
Okay.
So yeah, it might not be very much on your radars, but the reason why all these magic users have flooded into the city and there's so much more traffic is because on the regular Prime and across the multiverse, well, magic isn't quite the same. And well, I've heard terrible things like all of the outer planes have been completely destroyed. The world tree's been like obliterated and it doesn't exist anymore.
So you're telling me magical things and goods are at a premium right now, and I couldn't hawk this goddamn hard until
And Blake, Sunny, you oh gosh, I'll start the other way. Pocket, you have this weird thing because you were creating that pastry that was based on the roots of the world tree, and now the world tree doesn't exist anymore. Um,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
like
weird for you.
is that like having come to our bakery? We got our famous World Trade Center cookies. Come on,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
exactly.
the year
Um,
2000.
Blake, Sunny, you know that your mom has sent agents and detectives, magic users of various kinds into both the Outlands and the Prime material. And if what Copernicus says is true, anyone who used magic who was on the Prime at the time of the spell plague was probably killed in an instant, if not irreparably scarred, what they're like spell
Oh,
scarred. Um,
there is a
and all of
chance
the
he's still a
people
turtle then.
and all of the people who are in the Outlands have either been displaced into different parts of the cosmological multiverse or disappeared, captured by demons, taken to different random planes, transported back to the Prime, etc., etc. But it's looking really bad, and it's not boding well for the odds that your dad is doing okay out there.
Fuck, Alistair. All right.
Can I ask Copernicus? So you've been doing all of this research.
Yeah, at the bookshop that
It's
Theodis used to go to.
yeah. So all of this issue with the magic isn't because we brought back Patar. It's because of this assassination of Mistra.
And Copernicus says, well, this is a really interesting thing because Ptah is in league or was in love with the goddess Lilith, who was the goddess of chaotic nature, who's sometimes maybe associated with some elements of the weave, if not having designed it, then maybe of giving it to the original Mistra. There are more wrinkles because the Mistra who's been killed is supposedly the second one in line, and there are some people who think that you may be able to just find the original Mistra. Um, I've only done a little bit of research in these past couple weeks. I've barely scratched the surface. It may have been the occasion upon which this happened. Copernicus rolls a
Okay.
natural 20 on his history check.
Going back to the room, the door to the east, was that the crowbar door?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to go to the door to the south then.
The west. South was the York door, right?
No, but we're in a different room now.
Oh.
Blake, Sunny, make an intelligence history check.
I can tell this is going to go flawlessly. 7.
How come every single intelligence check this party fucks up?
Jesus.
Gee.
Jesus.
I'm
I don't
watching-
fuck
I'm
mine
watching
up.
the tape.
I
It's the
can't
effect
fuck
of
mine
being
up.
together. We just lose brain cells.
I like to think the party members are all very competent when they're alone, but like when they're around each other, they're all trying to like showboat too much and they just fuck it up. You know?
I couldn't fuck
I'm
up
just
an
watching the
intelligence
tape.
check if I wanted to.
Copernicus says, I'm pretty
Challenge
smart,
accepted.
just not when anyone's looking. You're right. You caught me. That's exactly right.
I know, buddy. I know. So what do I think I know? In spite of it all? Nothing?
Even with your bad roll, you probably know that the exits are oriented towards the lower numbers.
Ooh. Okay.
So you want to
So
go to the down, you want to be going down in the orientation of the rooms. That's all you know.
So
okay.
we've gone from 71 to 51.
Guys, I don't think we should be leaving. If we let Crone live, she's really powerful.
So
Sure.
what do we do? Do we just sit here?
No.
Arnicus
What do you
says,
think I'm trying to say?
we can't take on Crone. I know that we had a good show of it, but she's powerful. I could feel her power. She
She's
let that happen.
powerful. Sure, but we caught her by surprise. She's still piecing this together. And she's quite hated by a lot of people.
At least we don't have to worry about that Montello guy for a little while.
He'll be back. He's...
What's your history with him anyway?
Oof. Basically, me and my, two of my strongest buddies thought we'd have a go of it, and, he killed one of them right in front of me, beat me almost to death, and, walked away. And it only took, like, 5 seconds.
I can understand why you despise him, and Crone by extension.
Oh, I dislike Crone for different reasons. She still hasn't paid me for the entire month of June. But... But for real, I think we kill her. Or we try.
I don't think it would hurt to investigate what's going on in the Prime.
What?
Well,
Arnicus
no,
says,
no,
no, no, no, no, absolutely not. No.
You
I
have
had a
me
major.
severely misunderstood.
Bernicus says, I'm not sure if the Elder One, what would happen with this crazy artifact in a place where the world, it's not just, I mean, most people, if they're lucky, just can't use magic. But the magic that does get used is insane. It's totally discharged. It's uncontrollable.
Also, that place is boring as fuck,
Okay,
I've heard.
Okay. Just a suggestion.
Sorry, it was a bad one.
Yeah, you sound like
Duly
a clueless skin,
noted.
Russo. I thought that we got that out of your system.
Pocket, you're, you have the least skin in the game out of all of us, but,
I had the least skin out
What
of
do you
all of
think?
us, period. Surface area wise.
Nice. I get it, you're little and skinny. God. But for real, what do you think?
Hmm?
Do we kill this? Well, do we kill my boss?
I'm a pretty, like, I'm good with numbers. I'm good at assessing things and calculations. I think from what I've seen so far, well, when you guys knock your heads together, you could be a small army, on your own in the physical capacity that you have to inflict harm upon others. I think if you two just unloaded your shit as fast as possible, there's a statistically low chance that she would come out of it not close to dying, and then I could, keep her from doing anything when she gets a chance, and then once you take a breath and get back in there, really lay it in on her. I think you could do
I
it.
have one
So
more
you in?
concern.
Mm.
Obviously, after that little test I just did with the word I'm not supposed to say, does that mean she's listening to us now? Can she hear all of this?
I mean, yeah.
Or is that, do you think that's just an automatic thing?
I mean, we can assume that
It's a
she is.
rumor that she can hear everything that happens, but no one knows.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
it's.
necessarily think she cares. It's a panopticon thing.
I was just about to say,
Mm.
brain in my head, a panopticon situation.
Yeah. She always made out like she was invincible. Everybody did. But from what we saw earlier, she's not.
But also, even if she could hear us or not, she knows, like, like, that's one of the options, is that we're gonna come and kill her. And then,
Okay.
no one will be owning my debt.
So we have a plan for when we get to her, but how are we gonna, get to her?
Keep walking.
We go up. Numbers. Low is escape.
And
Deep high is in.
So we need to go back then.
Well, we need to get. Well, yeah. 1 second.
Because we're in 51. We left 71.
You're in 51. You left 49.
Oh.
Cool.
Yep.
Hmm.
Unless I'm mistaken, but I don't think I am. I'm looking at the map here.
Okay, in that case, then Blake's gonna say, then I guess we try our best to keep going east. Or whatever approximate direction that is, you know?
You're looking to the east orientation, which
So
is the
numbers go
door
up.
that has that trap on it. But your dungeon instincts tell you that this bone door is not quite as sturdy as the iron one, and that it would be easier to break it from a distance and just jump through.
Is there
mean-
any way I could
Yeah.
check to make sure there's no more traps?
Like,
Maybe
can
disarm
Russo
any?
just disarm the trap?
Because I mean, well, we've
Since
already
they
set it
are
off,
a-
so
a
It
thief?
would
You
be
have
quite
set it off.
useful.
Make another investigation check.
okay. Seven.
So you're not sure where the mechanism is, as I recall. You know that you think that it's some kind of pressure plate, but you're not quite sure if it's underneath the door or in the area adjacent to the door, because it looks like both of those spaces have sort of wobbly floors, and one of them could be a decoy. But your best bet is probably trying to find some way to wedge those two from being able to be moved down, like to stick your crowbars there. And there are already two, so.
Blake, might need a hand here.
Alright. Ugh. Wait, I zoned out. What do I need to do?
We need to deactivate those pressure plates. Maybe, I think, shove the crowbars back in. Was that what we needed to do?
Well, onto the floor. That's what you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
Easy, easy. Let's go. That's a strength, right? Or athletics?
Strength athletics.
So we need to do it so they can't be moved.
20.
And since Ruzo's helping, you have advantage.
I don't know why it rolled with advantage automatically.
Oh, duh. Okay, I guess that's fine. You are able to push your crowbar in.
Oh.
And to block off the doorway, and you can hear something click.
David, you can right-click the rolls in Beyond, and it'll let
Yeah?
you choose advantage, flat, or disadvantage, or stuff like that.
Oh, shit. Okay, thank you. I also rolled again on accident. I'm sorry.
Okay, you just need the one you have.
Sig. Okay. I guess. Thank you, Russo. Let's go.
Yeah, and you find yourself in another stall, a small, stuffy hallway. You can see that someone has written on the wall in blood, "No unions, no way out."
Was this the door that light was coming under as well? Or was that a different door?
I don't remember describing
Oh, okay.
anything like that.
That's fine.
You make it to another door, and it appears as if it's another bone door. And it's locked. But you know that these are a bit weaker.
Do you want this one, Russo? I don't feel like I should take every door opportunity.
Well, this one doesn't look as bad as the other one that you knocked down.
All right,
I think
just giving you the option. And Blake will resume the position. I'm assuming, do you have like any advantage with hitting a door with a crowbar as opposed to an axe? Or trying to
Actually,
throw it open?
I think the crowbar item does have a property of some kind. Let me just. I
Oh,
just want to double check it real quick.
grants
You should be able
advantage
to
to
check
strength
it on.
checks when the crowbar's leverage can be applied. Okay,
Oh, wow.
cool.
Okay, yeah.
So Blake's gonna athletics try and just fucking crack that shit open with a natural 20, 28.
Damn.
Fuck yeah, I've been rolling a couple of those this session. I like this.
That is
Where's
pretty
that
fun.
energy last week?
Yeah, so you fling this door off its hinges. It lands into a room. It's a larger room. You can see that there are a number of passageways. It looks like one of those rooms that would just be kind of randomly in the middle of like a map on like a Star Wars ship. The stone panels go off to the side, and the ceilings are also sloped up to a flat ceiling. Most everything is made out of stone, and blue spirals of blue stones cover the floor, and it appears as if there's some sort of makeshift campsite that has been left here. Just kind of haphazardly cleaned up, trash and debris on the ground.
can I check if there's anything of interest? Or how long see
Um,
how long it's been since anyone's been there?
Sure. Just go ahead and make an investigation check.
19.
19 is good enough for you to know that it's not terribly recent. It's probably like a week or 2 weeks old. This trash. The matter of curious note is the circle of stones or the spiral of stones on the ground, which appear to be some attempt at a crude naturalistic magic. And you can hear the intercom voice say, "You are now in room 50."
Oh, we went down. Damn.
Hmm.
And Copernicus says, "Well, I guess we know that we have to go back now. It's all good.
It's all good.
Onwards and upwards. Let's kill your boss, Blake Sunny."
Does anyone
That's
know
the
what
spirit.
the spiral of stones is?
And I think that is where we're gonna stop. We'll figure out what is going on with these spiral stones and other relevant questions next time.
Nice.
Nice.
That was a really fun session.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it was maximum shenanigans. I'm sorry we probably blindsided you a little bit with that.
Well, the stakes
Especially
were pretty
with the
high,
door.
but the whole idea of you just instantly going to fight Crone did blindside me a little bit.
Oh, that should not have.
Always
Yeah,
be
Literally the
ready for a
backline.
fight to break out.
Especially when Blake's around.
I was planning on having things be a little bit more. I was thinking it'd be a little bit more of a magic duel situation. So I was ready, but I didn't think that Crone would be the type to counterspell something like a polymorph. She finds that kind of thing amusing. Hags love polymorphs.
Right.
So
Yeah.
she was
I forget
conflicted.
she's a hag.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's that. Thank you everyone for watching if you have watched, and we'll see you sometime in the distant future or the near future or otherwise. Bye.
From the past.